Kurulush Osman episode 123 was one of the most intense and action-packed episodes of the series. The episode began with Osman Bey, Bamzi Bey, and Safsi Bey setting out to rescue Bala Hachin from Togay and his army. The previous episode had ended with Bala Hachin being captured by Togay, and Osman Bey was determined to save her. As the Kayi tribe set out to rescue Bala Hachin, they were met by the Amuroglu tribe, who had formed an alliance with Togay. The Amuroglu tribe had been enemies of the Kayi tribe for a long time, and this alliance further complicated things for Osman Bey and his warriors. A fierce battle ensued between the two tribes, with Osman Bey and Bamzi Bey leading the charge. While the battle raged on, Bala Hachin managed to escape from Togay's captivity and began making her way towards Osman Bey and the Kayi tribe. However, she was intercepted by Surkate, who was working with Togay. Surkate attempted to kill Bala Hachin, but she was saved by Axaklar, who arrived just in time to prevent her from being killed. Meanwhile, Osman Bey and his warriors were able to defeat the Amuroglu tribe and push forward towards Togay's camp. They were met with heavy resistance, but Osman Bey's plan to defeat Togay was finally revealed. He had devised a plan to use the same tactic that Togay had used against them in the past. Osman Bey and his warriors dug a tunnel under Togay's camp and set fire to it, causing the entire camp to collapse. The episode ended with the Kayi tribe emerging victorious and Togay being defeated. Bala Hachin was reunited with Osman Bey, and the Kayi tribe celebrated their hard-earned victory. However, the victory came at a cost, as several warriors lost their lives in the battle. Overall, Kurulush Osman episode 123 was a thrilling and action-packed episode that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. The battle scenes were well choreographed and executed, and the acting was top-notch. The episode also advanced the story and set the stage for what promises to be an exciting conclusion to the series. One of the standout aspects of the episode was the character development of Bala Hachin. Throughout the series, Bala Hachin has been a strong and independent character, and in this episode, she proved herself once again. Even while captured by Togay, she remained strong and resilient and managed to escape from his clutches. Her escape and subsequent reunion with Osman Bey added an emotional depth to the episode and showcased the strength of their relationship. The role of the Axaklar also played a significant part in this episode. The Axaklar are a group of elder statesmen who have been instrumental in advising Osman Bey throughout the series. In episode 123, they played a critical role in helping Bala Hachin escape from Surkate and ensuring her safe return to Osman Bey. Their presence in the episode highlighted their importance in the Kayi tribe and showcased their wisdom and leadership. Additionally, the episode provided further insight into the motivations of Togay. Togay's desire to rule over the Turks and his willingness to do whatever it takes to achieve his goal were on full display in this episode. He was willing to form alliances with enemies and even kill his own men to gain power. His defeat at the hands of Osman Bey was satisfying for viewers, as they had been waiting for this moment for several episodes. The cinematography and music in the episode were also noteworthy. The battle scenes were shot with an impressive level of detail and realism, and the music added to the intensity of the scenes. The use of slow-motion shots during some of the key battle scenes added to the drama and excitement of the episode. In conclusion, Kurulush Osman episode 123 was an excellent addition to the series. It featured a well-written script, outstanding acting, intense battle scenes, and a satisfying conclusion. The character development of Bala Hachin and the role of the Axaklar added depth to the episode, and the cinematography and music added to the overall experience. It was undoubtedly one of the most memorable episodes of the series and left viewers eagerly anticipating what will happen next. Kurulush Osman episode 123 featured a clash between the Kayi and Amuroglu tribes that was both intense and significant in the series. The clash had been foreshadowed in previous episodes, as tensions had been building between the two tribes. The Amuroglu tribe had been enemies of the Kayi tribe for a long time. They had even allied with the Mongols in the past to defeat the Kayi tribe. However, in this episode, they had formed an alliance with Togay, the leader of the Mongol army, further complicating things for the Kayi tribe. The battle between the Kayi and Amuroglu tribes was a fierce one. The two tribes had different battle strategies, with the Kayi tribe relying on their superior fighting skills and the Amuroglu tribe using their knowledge of the terrain to their advantage. However, the Kei tribe ultimately emerged victorious, thanks in part to the leadership of Osman Bey and Bamsi Bey. The clash was significant in the series for several reasons. First, it highlighted the complexity of tribal alliances and the importance of strategic planning in battle. It also showcased the strength and unity of the Kei tribe, who were able to overcome the odds and emerge victorious against their enemies. Furthermore, the clash emphasized the role of women in the series. While the men were fighting on the front lines, the women of the Kei tribe played an important part in supporting their husbands, brothers, and fathers. Bala Hachan's bravery and resilience, in particular, were showcased during the episode, as she managed to escape from Togei's captivity and make her way back to the Kei tribe. The clash between the Kei and Amuroglu tribes also set the stage for future episodes of the series. It highlighted the threat posed by Togei and the Mongol army, and the need for the Kei tribe to remain vigilant and united in the face of adversity. It also raised questions about the motivations of the Amuroglu tribe and their alliance with Togei, which will likely be explored in future episodes. Overall, the clash between the Kei and Amuroglu tribes in Kurulush Osman episode 123 was a significant moment in the series. It showcased the importance of tribal alliances and strategic planning in battle, highlighted the strength and unity of the Kei tribe, and set the stage for future episodes. The episode also emphasized the role of women in the series and left viewers eagerly anticipating what will happen next. One of the most significant aspects of the clash was the strategic planning that went into it. Osman Bey and his advisors had anticipated the Amuroglu tribe's attack and had planned accordingly, setting traps and creating obstacles to slow down the Amuroglu tribe's advance. This strategy proved to be successful, as the Kei tribe was able to inflict significant losses on the Amuroglu tribe. The battle also showcased the leadership qualities of Osman Bey and Bamsi Bey. Osman Bey's ability to stay calm under pressure and make quick decisions in the heat of battle was impressive, while Bamsi Bey's bravery and fighting skills were on full display. The two leaders worked together to coordinate the Kei tribe's efforts and were instrumental in securing the victory. The clash also had important consequences for the characters in the series. The defeat of the Amuroglu tribe led to the death of their leader, Bibalat, and the capture of his son, Saruhan. The capture of Saruhan proved to be significant, as it allowed Osman Bey to use him as leverage to negotiate with the Mongol army. The clash also raised questions about the motives of the Amuroglu tribe. While it was clear that they had allied with Togei and the Mongol army, it was not entirely clear what their motivations were. It was suggested that they may have been motivated by a desire for power and control, but their ultimate goals remain a mystery. In addition, the clash highlighted the importance of alliances in the series. The Kei tribe's alliance with the Aksaklar and the Tekfur strengthened their position and allowed them to overcome the obstacles they faced. The Amuroglu tribe's alliance with Togei, on the other hand, ultimately proved to be their downfall. Overall, the clash between the Kei and Amuroglu tribes in Kurulush Osman episode 123 was a significant moment in the series. It showcased the importance of strategic planning and leadership in battle, highlighted the consequences of defeat and victory, and raised questions about the motives of the Amuroglu tribe. It also emphasized the importance of alliances and set the stage for future episodes of the series.